Hey guys, it's puppylover863 here, and Justin! Really? There's a slight chance that Justin may photo or video bomb my video again, so I apologize in advance. What is up, my delicious cupcakes? It is puppylover863 here, back again on the air, finally! First of all, I am so super sorry for not being active on YouTube for so long. And I can tell you right now that there are many reasons, and I have a lot of explaining to do. The first reason is the most obvious one: school. School and homework have once again defeated me as I'm trying to make a video. In fact, I actually have every scene filmed in Royal Secrets episode 15, except for one last scene, which I can't do because I'm so caught up and just so much weight on my shoulders. I'm like, ugh. Please excuse me, there might be some craziness going on in this video. So second of all, I was actually planning to film the rest of episode 15 like the day after I uploaded the 14th episode, but unfortunately I was just really focused on getting ready for getting my wisdom teeth removed. And speaking of which, that is actually going to be the topic of this video. So to make up for the fact that I've been really inactive for so long, I'm going to be doing a really different video. I'm going to be doing a storytime video for you guys, and this storytime is about one of the major reasons why I didn't really film much over winter break. And that story, my friends, is the day I got my wisdom teeth removed, which was so fun. Oh, nope, that's a lie. It's not fun, obviously. But I hope you guys can, I wouldn't say enjoy this video. I mean, I can't say that I hope you'll enjoy this video, but I just hope this kind of just summarizes, gives you an idea what I was going through. And please be warned that Justin may appear randomly in some of the scenes that as I'm talking and like that. I guess we'll leave him lying there, okay. Alright, let's get to it. So the first time I was told that I had to get my wisdom teeth removed was a little over 6 months ago. My dentist looked at my x-ray and saw how my wisdom teeth were now impacting the side of my gums, like my jaw anyway. And a little fact about me is that I pretty much have like the smallest jaw on the planet, thanks to my dad's genetics, but I just had such a small jaw that my teeth were just practically pushing each other one way or another, which was also a reason why I had to get braces, though I no longer have them, but I had to get them like many years ago. Earlier in October, I had an orientation with the doctor who is going to be performing the surgery on me, and he actually made things a lot easier because I was actually really nervous in the beginning, but he told me what would happen, what antibiotics and medicines I'd have to take afterwards, and what I could eat afterwards, you know, just general stuff. But even after getting all that information from him, I was just still really anxious. And for those of you who have seen my Instagram, you would know why I was nervous, but for those of you who don't know why I was nervous then, one, I never went under surgery before. Like, this is gonna be my first surgery under general anesthesia. General anesthesia is when they insert an IV into your hand or like the pit of your elbow, and they put the sleeping medicine or anesthesia in there, so that way it's like twilight sleep. Like, you just close your eyes, it's like you're in a deep sleep, and then when you wake up you don't know what happened. It's like when you fall asleep in your own bed. So that was one thing. The second thing is that I honestly did not want any side effects from the medicines that I'd be taking. I mean, obviously afterwards, like after surgery, you have to take antibiotics and some painkillers and stuff, like antibiotics, that way no secondary infections can occur and stuff. And the reason why I don't really particularly enjoy the side effects, well, one reason is my emetophobia, which is fear of vomit. Like, I don't even remember the last time I ever like threw up in my whole life. So, I mean, you know, I'm probably like from the past few months, you probably already know that I'm the most anxious person. And then earlier in December, that's when I posted that update to you guys on Instagram, and I just have to thank you guys so much on Instagram for posting your successful surgery stories, because those really help ease my anxiousness. It really helped, and I really enjoyed like your good luck wishes. It's just so nice. Internet hug, and I love you all so much. Yeah, we really love you guys. Here's an internet hug from me. Justin, wait, this is just gonna take like 5 seconds. 5 seconds only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and a little kissy. Come on. Love you guys. Okay. Anywho, we come to the big moment, which was surgery day. So the night before the surgery, I couldn't eat or drink anything after midnight because, well, I mean, obviously before you go into surgery, you really can't eat anything because it prevents nausea and vomiting and stuff like that. By the next morning, I was literally shaking. It was 3 days before Christmas in the freezing cold winter, and I actually had to wear a short-sleeved shirt because it would be easier for them to insert the IV and such, you know. So we headed in the car, and I was wrapped up in a blanket because I was just so freezing cold, and I was really tired because I had to wake up like around 7 a.m. And so we went in the car and we drove there, and the first song that played on the radio was Wildest Dreams, which is my most favorite Taylor Swift song at the moment. That was random there. And then on my way, my mom actually sat with me in the backseat because I had to take this anti-anxiety tablet. I mean, it's actually also supposed to help with sedation. And then another thing I had to put on was this cream so that way the pit in my elbow would be numbed when they so it wouldn't hurt when they put in the IV and such. And so that happened, and then we finally made it to the office, and I was just downright terrified. We were there early, so yeah, I was just like shaking the whole time like this. I mean, you can imagine how it would have felt like. So then, even though it was really early, the nurse came out, and she explained the guidelines, what would happen, basically everything that the doctor said in October, but she just wanted to give us a recap. And my parents weren't allowed to see me before I fell asleep, so she led me to the chair on my own, and I sat down. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is actually happening. This is like the moment I dreaded for so long, and now it's happening. But I mean, you could tell the nurse was really understanding because she saw how nervous I was, and then she just started talking about normal stuff while the doctor was prepping for surgery. So she asked me if I had surgery experience. I'm just like, no, I've only been under local anesthesia, which is BTW laughing gas. I've had it a couple of times just for cavity removal at the dentist. So when I told her that like the laughing gas or nitrous oxide or something. So when I told her that laughing gas actually really helped with the anxiety, she actually did provide some laughing gas for me just for a little bit. And that's when the doctor came in. He brought in the IV and put in the needle. I didn't really notice because actually the laughing gas was helping me calm down. I felt like I was gonna fall asleep, but I didn't because, you know, that's not the official anesthesia. So by this point, with the laughing gas and the IV already inserted in, I was already beginning to feel drowsy. And then the doctor came in and he told me that in 2 minutes, I would be asleep. So I was just like trying to listen to their conversations. I was just looking around. My eyes were just, well, you can't really tell in the LPS, but my eyes were just like fluttering, trying to stay awake. And then for a few seconds, I closed my eyes, and then I wake up, and the next thing I knew, I was in another room. I mean, I got up, I could feel my face had like a lot of pressure on. I was under a blanket. It was just like as if I was in bed. And then by this point, I felt like I kind of knew because of the surgery. I mean, I was a little confused at first when I woke up because I had no idea. This wasn't the same room I was when they put me to sleep and stuff. So I just woke up. I'm like, wait, is it done? And they're like, yep, it's all done. We got all 4 of them removed. And then all of a sudden, that anxiety just poured right out of me. Like, it was completely gone. I did it. My worst fear for such years, and I conquered it. And here's a little fact. When all that anxiety just comes out, especially like for medical terms, like when I'm getting a shot or a blood test or something, all of a sudden I just start talking like non-stop. Like if they're like asking me questions, or if I like ask them questions, like I ask them things like, are my parents here? Or like, did you really take all 4 of them out? And stuff like that. I mean, surprisingly, I was able to talk, but it was just kind of inaudible. It was hard for me because like my jaw was like really swollen. Like I looked like such a chipmunk. And ironically, the new Alvin and the Chipmunks movie came out, so I just kind of felt like insult to injury. And after they everything was fine. I didn't really feel nauseous or anything. I was just a little drowsy because of the sedatives. And I had to wait, like, they told me to wake up for another 10 more minutes before I could go home. And before I left, they actually handed me a little bag, and there were 2 large wisdom teeth. I'm just like, wait, what happened to the other 2? And they were like, oh yeah, for the bottom ones, we actually, in order to get them out, we had to like break them into little pieces, and so we had to throw them out. So then I rode on the car ride home in disbelief, and then my friend texted me because she was actually new about my wisdom teeth surgery. And then she's like, are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, I just got out of surgery and stuff. She actually she asked me if she could come over because she really wanted to see me. And I'm just like, I'm not really feeling it today. Maybe you can come back tomorrow when I'm a little bit better. And she's like, okay. So then we got home and it was still morning. So I just pretty much spent the rest of the day being a couch potato, and my mouth was bleeding. So I had to put like gauze in and ice pack like routinely. But they were these like cute little like gel packs. Not cute, but it was just like, it felt so comfortable and so soothing. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I took a picture of vanilla Yoplait. So my diet just mainly consisted of liquid stuff like yogurt, ice cream, Jello, butternut squash soup from Panera, which was the best, and juice. So then I also, in between, I had to take like a bunch of like antibiotics and medicine, like painkillers and stuff. There was strong painkillers and minor painkillers. And I had to do them routinely, which was the worst. But thankfully, I didn't really have any like major side effects that had to do with like, nausea, etc. And then the next day, I was greeted with pancakes for breakfast, mac and cheese for lunch, like all of my favorite foods on the next day, the next day was just pretty much one of the best days of my life. So I had all my favorite foods. I could eat solids, like soft solids. I mean, I was actually feeling a little bit better in terms of energy. But it was weird, like sometimes when I walked, my legs would feel wobbly and stuff, and my lower lip was numb. I guess it's because when they do surgery in your lower lip, it just goes numb for like 36 hours. A little bit later in the late afternoon, my friend came over and she surprised me with milkshakes from Baskin Robbins. I just ended up having one of the best days with my friend, just best recovery days, slurping on a mint chocolate chip smoothie. Goodness, yum. She even brought her like huge nail set over and she did my nails for me. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you can find a picture of those nails. They were just really pretty. I mean, she is like one of the best artists, so nail polish was just like another medium for her. So like, she did her nails, she did my nails for me. It was just really sweet of her, and we ended up playing video games and she stayed for dinner. It was just the best. Like she's like one of the best friends I could ever ask for. Like me? Well, of course, Justin. In the LPS2 world, you're my best friend. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you. I have to give you a hug right now. Aw, you're welcome. I mean, you guys love me too, right? Let's hug each other again. We just hugged. Too late. Hey, let me join. This is really weird. Okay. So the next week, I was on a soft diet and continuing my antibiotics. And then eventually, like before school started, I was able to stop and eat hard foods again. But not before, dun dun dun, a secondary infection. But the doctor informed me that this was in fact a common infection that 90% of patients will get during post-wisdom teeth removal. So he gave me another set of antibiotics, which was like a stronger dosage, I think. And then after that, I healed completely, and as of right now, I am back to normal, smiling perfectly with all 28 of my teeth. So overall, I guess you could say that this surgery was indeed a success. So that's my whole wisdom teeth story and how I conquered one of my fears that lasted for a couple of years. I mean, especially for being an anxious person, I'm glad I was able to overcome this fear because I think they say that once you get your wisdom teeth out, you won't have any more problems with them. If you guys still haven't gotten your wisdom teeth out, I hope this video helped ease your fears or anxiousness, because honestly, after this whole experience, I just like to let you guys with this message that you shouldn't let your fears stop you from doing what needs to be done. The method I come up with, if it's something that's for my own good, then I go through it. I mean, now I am no longer afraid of going into surgery after this whole ordeal, because being that I never had surgery before, there's always a first time for everything, right? But anyways, I'm sorry for like rambling on so long. I mean, wait, do you guys enjoy my rambling videos? I mean, if you do, just let me know in the comments if you like these kinds of videos. But that was just basically a story time with puppylover863 and how I got my wisdom teeth out. And before I go, in terms of my video schedule, my homework has become surprisingly a bit lighter, so hopefully around this coming winter break, which should be before Valentine's Day, I'll be able to film the last scene for LPS Royal Secrets episode number 15, and then later on, #Daras episode number 9. Ooh, yeah. Did someone say #Daras? Ow. Yes, I did. Come on. Gotta say goodbye to everyone. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video somehow. And if you like this video, please be sure to give a big thumbs up, and please comment down below if you just comment down below anything, I guess, anything alluding to this video. But I hope I hope this helped you if you guys are about to go through a similar experience. It's pretty incredible how most of us share the same fears and how we can connect over those fears and help each other out in times of need. I mean, you guys help me out when I need it most, just as I tried to help you guys out. I know! It's so amazing! I love you guys! I love you too. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video pretty soon. Bye!